Hi, today we are studying Jasher 3. This chapter is mainly about the life of Enoch. It is written that his soul was wrapped in the instruction of Yahuwah, in understanding and knowledge. At 65 years old, Enoch begot Methuselah. Then he withdrew from the people. He would be in his house praying and praising Yahuwah all the time. So we are already learning on what made him to be what he was. Prayer and prayer and prayer. He spent most of his time praying. More than anything, he prayed. He withdrew from the people praying in his house until an angel of Yahuwah told him to go out of the house and go to the people and teach them the word, the instruction of Yahuwah Elohim. And he did so. He moved out to the people to teach them. This is him teaching multitudes and multitudes of people, even kings, princes, judges, all of them. They gave all of their power to him, and he taught them the instruction of Yahuwah Elohim. Enoch also had other sons and daughters on top of Methuselah. Then at 87 years old, Methuselah begot Lamech. When Lamech was 56 years old, Adam died. At his death, Adam was 930 years. Enoch and Methuselah gave him a big funeral. They buried him in a cave that was mentioned by Yahuwah Elohim. At Adam's death, Enoch had reigned on earth as a king for 243 years. Then after that time, he began hiding himself again from the people. He would appear one day and hide himself for 3 days. And thereafter he went to hide for 6 days and appear one day. And thereafter he would appear once a month. And thereafter he started appearing once a year. Then at that time, that's when the people had to go to beg him to come out and teach them again. And that's what he did. Then an angel of Yahuwah Elohim called unto him. He told him to ascend to heaven, to reign over the sons of Yahuwah Elohim in heaven. He continued teaching the people, teaching them about everlasting life, until a great horse descended from heaven. The horse stood in front of him and the people. He taught for the last time and then rode on the horse. A big number of about 800,000 men followed him. And on the 7th day, he ascended into heaven in a whirlwind with horses and chariots of fire. One of the lessons that we get from this chapter is that nothing is more important than having a deep personal relationship with your Creator. Not only was Enoch a king due to this, but he also was taken from the earth into heaven. He left the physical realm, the intellectual realm, and went to the spiritual. Due to this, he bypassed death. He never died, but he went to the spiritual realm. He went to heaven because he was deep in prayer. He had a tight relationship with his Creator. That's one great lesson that we get from the life of Enoch. Now let's look at our timeline. This chapter was about these 3 men. That is Enoch, that is Methuselah, and Lamech. All of them, as you can see, they are on the good side. None of them was found to be on this side. They also chose well. More especially Enoch. He chose well until he was even taken from the earth.